Good morning. Today is the day. This is what we're doing on day 2.
So it's another hot and humid day. Definitely going to be a good day to be out on the water, which is exactly what our plans are today. I don't know why this year, but for some reason it's gotten way hotter way earlier than it normally does. Now it's Central Florida. It always gets extremely hot during the summer, but we're already experiencing July and August temperatures started back as early as middle of May. And now here we are late May, and there is no backing off from the heat. It has been crazy hot.
So just across the street from where we're staying, there's a Dunkin'. So I'm deciding to run over here and grab us some breakfast and a morning coffee. I made it back to the room, got our morning coffee. Starting off the day right. Where are we headed today?
We are going on an adventure on the water.
On the water. Something interesting this way comes. But we're definitely going to a shelling beach, and we may or may not be snorkeling. We will see how it looks when we get there. So I do enjoy snorkeling. It's a lot of fun. Only been 3 or 4 times, but it's a lot of fun.
It's a favorite one. This is what we're doing.
There are tons of options for different water activities here in St. Pete Beach. We ended up landing on a company called Island Ferry Eco Tours. They were reasonably priced, not a crazy long time out. It was 2 hours on the water. We could have probably gone for 3 or 4 and really enjoyed it, but the 2 hours turned out to be perfect. Also, they offer dolphin viewing on the way out to the area where they take you snorkeling. They ultimately take you to a shelling beach, which I think is actually called Shell Key, and it was a lot of fun. So I recommend this company. Captain Roger was very informative, gave us a lot of interesting facts about the area, and it was just made the experience very enjoyable.
So Tierra Verde has around 4,012 people. That's what the census said in 2020. Well, it's a little time back. It's above, if I ever want something like that, if I would put a house there, I'd just put a bunch of vegetation and travel. Everything's raised here. All the newest homes are. And all these townhomes at the bottom is a garage, or might have a bathroom. Something might need a house.
Saw lots of pelicans. That's probably my favorite waterfowl. I absolutely love those guys. But yeah, they were all around the bay here. I thought the boats they took us out on were the perfect size. They weren't too big, weren't too small. There were only 4 other passengers, not counting the captain, Captain Roger. And there was plenty of shade, plenty of viewing area, unobstructed viewing. If you look to the left there, you can see one of the boats that we went out on. There's Captain Roger in front.
I'm gonna lasso one of these and I'm pull us around. No, I'm just kidding.
Because it was a holiday weekend, it was extremely crowded. As you can see, the beach is there with lots of people on it, lots of activity in the water itself. Tons of people had boats out, jet skis everywhere you turned around. But in spite of that, we were still able to see some local wildlife, which was really cool.
Little Miami. Over there. Well, there's the party. So,
Just in front of the boat there is some of the wildlife we were able to check out. It was really cool seeing these groups of dolphins coming up for air and going back down again. Several times we saw groups of 3 and 4 and sometimes even more than that. And like I mentioned, in spite of the fact that there was so much activity with jet skis, boats, things like that, we were still able to see a lot of the dolphin activity. It was a lot of fun. We also, in addition to them, saw several school of tarpon that went by, game fish, and obviously, like I told you about the waterfowl, lots of pelicans, seagulls, things of that nature.
again, all females. And because the kayak tours. There's tunnels that go through there, only accessible with kayaks. So what's your synopsis here, folks? Do you want me to stop the boat here and you?
This calm inlet here is where Captain Roger let us get out, do a little snorkeling for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes in a spot where the water was only about 3.5 feet deep. I got to hold a live sand dollar, which was cool. The only drawback was that the water was pretty murky, so we didn't really get to see a lot.
So what's your synopsis here?
On the shelling island with shelling bag. That means we pick up shells, make sure nothing live inside them, and put it inside here. We don't want to take any critters back home.
That is correct.
Good advice.
I know I say all the time on this channel that we aren't beach people, but I do love the beach, don't get me wrong. I love the sound of the waves, the smell of the salt air, the feel and the overall vibe that you get from the beach itself. I've always loved that. Once we were done on the Shell Key, we were just about at the end of our time, so we jumped back on the boat and we headed back into the dock. It's really great coming by, seeing these houses. Look at the hurricane damage up on that one, still present from a couple of years ago. But it was such a great tour. Again, highly recommended. Island Ferry Eco Tours.
Just keep your arms beside the boat.
All right, well, we just got back from our 2-hour tour, not to be confused with a 3-hour tour.
I wanted a 3-hour tour.
So we made it back, otherwise we would not have been back.
I was vegan.
So yeah, we went out to see some dolphins. We saw, what did we do? Shelling Island, we got some shells.
Shell Island, we went to the estuary. We were able to see some sand dollars, living sand dollars.
Yeah.
We did not bring them back so they can stay living.
Did a little snorkeling out there.
Snorkeling out there. Got a little sun. Captain Roger, shout out.
Yep, he did a great job. Did a great job. And it was a lot of fun. It was warm, but when you're in the water, it's not too bad. And the boat we took was covered pretty shady, so it was comfortable. It was nice. But that brings us to the middle part of our day, and from here we're gonna head back towards the we're gonna get a little lunch and head back towards the hotel.
We just stopped off in a random shopping center and took a chance on this burger place. Turned out to be really, really good. Yes, believe it or not, that is a burger under all that. It was really, really good, but it was so much I couldn't even eat maybe half my fries and about 3/4 of that burger. Fast forward several hours back at the resort, we're headed out to check out the sunset on the beach. We happened upon a family of ducks in the pool. How cool is that? One of the other things I do love about the beach is sunset. It's just such a beautiful time to be out on the next to the water and taking in the sights and the colors in the sky. So relaxing, a great way to end the day. After our little stroll along the sand, we decided to head back over to Jimmy B's, the restaurant and bar attached to our resort, took in some live music from a couple of bands. They actually had 2 different stages set up, which was interesting. And like I said, it had been several hours since we had lunch, so we were getting hungry again. Decided to split a couple of appetizers, some boneless buffalo wings there, and a quesadilla. Really, really tasty stuff. I definitely recommend this place as well.
All right, so we have come to the end of day 2 here on our Memorial Day weekend in St. Pete Beach.
Yes.
And we had a fun day today.
Yes.
We just got done with a little bit of dinner and got some leftovers to take back to the room actually for tomorrow. And what's your wrap up for the day?
Great day, a little bit of sun, a little bit of ocean, a little bit of wildlife, good food, good company. 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a great day. So we will see you tomorrow. We're just going to kind of wing it tomorrow. Don't have a whole lot of plans. We're going to go to the beach probably at some point. Going to go to a particular restaurant at some point.
I found my kid.
That's whom I was looking for.
I'll pee in the fountain. It won't be the first time. Sorry, guys.
Well, that's all right. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, okay, so we're going to go to the beach and we are going to go check out this new restaurant, or not new restaurant, new to us, called Caddy's tomorrow night, just about 3 or 4 miles up the road. So looking forward to it. Any final words or thoughts?
We're done here.
As always, thanks so much for watching the videos, liking, subscribing, supporting the channel. All that stuff really does mean a lot to us. See you next time.